Hello, listeners. Welcome to yet another special series episode of Masters Decoded. I am Anis Merchant, the Chief Decoder at Masters Decoded. I'm equally excited to bring this new mini multi-part series for all of you on digital transformation myths. I'm thankful to each one of you for providing the feedback to date and keeps me going on bringing this content and many more. In the last decade, digital transformation has been one of the key strategic priorities for many global and other prominent organizations. Many of them had plans like 2020, 2022, or 2025, with a hope that the future and time would give them the benefit to pace it out. Many industry experts have already stated that digital transformation is more of a culture change and also culture eats strategy for breakfast. However, the current pandemic has proven that such scenarios disrupt the core fundamentals of culture dimensions itself. The myths or misconceptions which either stalled or were the inhibitors for digital transformation change have been thrown out of the window, and organizations wholeheartedly or were forced to embrace digital transformation in the last couple of months. In my experience, over the years working or observing large, medium, and small companies, I have put together the list of 20 myths which have been the largest inhibitors for companies to embark on digital transformation. The 20 myths are: the first one being, digital transformation requires a radical change in the core value proposition of the organization. Number 2, investments in new technology. Number 3, setting up a net new business digital models and sunsetting the old businesses. Number 4, revolutionary adoption of AI. 5, bringing in a new breed of team members. 6, there is a standard maturity framework to adopt digital transformation. Number 7, machines would be able to replace individuals. Number 8, the company would be new post-digital transformation. Number 9, have a complete understanding of customers. Number 10, it is a department-specific, mostly marketing and sales. Number 11, digital transformation has an end game. Number 12, customers needed and hence digital transformation is key. Number 13, the program is one-off and should be delivered by a SWAT team, most likely IT team. 14, digital transformation is aligned for B2C companies only. 15, you would be able to get short-term wins quicker. 16, the program can be driven for large companies only. 17, digitization is another name of digital transformation. 18, profitable companies would only be successful in driving digital transformation. Number 19, the program has a significant component of financial risk. And the last one, as per me, or what I have seen in the market, faster delivery would lead to quality issues. The world is currently weathering the storm of COVID-19, and companies or sectors which weren't prepared for such a phase in human history have severely impacted. Their existence have been questioned, and survival would be determined on how they either pivot or define a game plan for digital transformation adoption. Traditionally, in the BC era, and BC here is before coronavirus, companies struggled with digital transformation plans because they couldn't translate strategy to goals to action plans, and get the action plans executed. Prioritization and technology dilemma further stress managers to grasp at digital transformation. For them, what opportunities to pursue and which initiatives would yield results. The promise of the new world built inhibitions and also doubts, which led to many individuals fearing to take the first steps, as fear of failure on unknown overtook compassion and will to succeed. I have done enough research, and over the years, I have looked at large, medium, and small companies adopting and driving digital transformation within the organization. The internet is filled with many definitions and perspectives on digital transformation. The best one I have personally come across is from Satya Nadella's book Hit Refresh. For an easy reference, I have simplified it into 4-step agenda using Satya's perspective for all of you to drive digital transformation agendas within your organization. The first one, the core of driving digital transformation should be focused to enable and enhance customer experience. Second, enabling and empowering employees to bring in efficiencies and improve their experience within the company. Number 3, strategically and systematically strengthening the operations with transformation activities within the organization and extend it to its partners and stakeholders. Number 4, enable the organizations to drive new business models to sustain and thrive in the new world. In the upcoming episodes of this special series, I would decode each of the 20 myths to offer the executives a better understanding of how businesses need to respond to the current and the future trends. With the hope this would allow you to drive better understanding the path to digital transformation and clear doubts for you. Thank you for listening in, and we close yet another episode of Masters Decoded. If you've enjoyed the episode, please, you can help us out by sharing it on social media. I would personally appreciate that. It's how we can reach more listeners, and the more listeners we have, the more awesome guests I can get in touch and convince to participate in these conversations that are a joy to have for me, and I hope they are a joy for you to listen as well. You can also help a lot leaving reviews on iTunes or your podcast service of choice. Reviews are surprisingly helpful in supporting the podcast to get to more listeners. If this episode has intrigued you, I would request you to subscribe to the podcast to stay up to date and get notified to the future episodes. With that, I bid you and see you in the next episode.